position of social prominence, surrounded by admiration and attention. Now, the tranquility of solitude empowers me like never before. Good morning to one and all. Buckle your seatbelts as I, Nyasa, take you through the turbulent vortex of growing up, which faced the mind of a 12-year-old only to make her stronger. I was the perfect tiny tot, outspoken, brainy, and most importantly, loved. Unaware of the fleeting nature of material pleasures, I never considered losing my fandom. At the age of 3, my confidence soared as I recited an English poem, earning the audience's admiration in hushed praises. Since then, impressing teachers had become my goal. Hopping into grade 1, precarious fame engulfed me. It wasn't a competition if you didn't see my name in it. I aced it all, except maths. But I craved something more. I craved friendship. Like a soft, cozy hoodie that wasn't pretentious, where I could be who I wanted to be. And for a while, it looked like I had it. My squad, full American teen movie vibes, inside jokes, group chats, hallway takeovers. Plot twist, I was the emotional intern. Useful, replaceable, and cut from the sequel. 5th grade was the golden age. Sleepovers, no drama as such. Just the occasional friendly clash over who aced the homework. But then came the crash. New friends, quiet betrayals. Losing your childhood best friend, the one who knew every corner of your heart, every piece of you. That kind of hurt, it doesn't come with words. It just lingers. And somehow, suddenly, I was the outsider, watching them laugh at me. It was like emotional musical chairs, and somehow, every time the music stopped, I was the one left standing. Alone. Helpless. I cried nightly as I watched myself go from lead actress to a background prop. Or worse, a selfie stick. Cringe, outdated, and best hidden off in storage. I clutched my report cards and cried nightly as if they were the Oscars. Because apparently A+ grades weren't just academic. They were my please notice me badge. Turns out, I was the emotionally unstable overachiever in disguise. And no one told me that. No one prepares you for teenage. For years, emotions have been pretty simple. Happy, sad, mad, hungry, easy. And then, it's like someone hands you the keys to a sports car with no steering wheel, half the engine missing, and a GPS that screams, figure it out. Emotions go from 0 to 100 real quick. One text ruins your day. A snack fixes your life. And you're navigating all this while your brain is still buffering. Most of us struggle with teenage issues, and so did I. Studying in a class where you have no friends isn't even surviving anymore. It's simply existing. It's strange how a room full of noise can feel so silent when you have absolutely no one to call your own. But then one day I had enough. No more lonely lunches, weeping eyes, or self-sabotage. A sentence does end after a full stop, unless you choose to begin a new one. I started making new friends, who are now my go-to people for even minor hassles. Most importantly, who love me as Nyasa. It may have looked like a very clean step, but it felt like rebuilding a shattered mirror. Slow, delicate, sharp. My parents, my unwavering pillars of strength, stood by me through it all, reminding me that happiness isn't found in approval or popularity. It lies in self-contentment. powerful kind of peace anyone can achieve. Ironically, the less I cared about proving myself to others, the more I discovered who I was. There was a time when every walk through the school corridor felt like a slow motion replay of every upward glance, every cold shoulder, every moment that made me question if I belong. Do I belong? I don't know yet. I used to pour myself into studying, not out of passion but desperation, to be seen, to prove that I mattered. And then it clicked. All that I was carrying with me, those people, moments, doubts, were like invisible weights. Heavy, pointless, exhausting. I changed. Now, I walk through those same hallways with confidence. The memories are still there. They just no longer control me. I'm not chasing gold stars. I'm building my future, not someone else's checklist. The best part, I have fallen in love with myself all over again. Just this time, messy, honest, but finally free. The once shattered mirror now stands together, paced not with perfection, but with the quiet strength of self-confidence. My sources of joy have shifted too, from being Nyasa, the queen bee, to being a girl who finds joy in a rickshaw driver's smile as he senses the first raindrops. Moments like these remind me that I'm becoming someone better. Because there are things in life more important than a massive friend group. Things like kindness, peace, and a life lived with intention. So to all those here who have ever questioned their self-worth, pick up the pen and start writing your own story. Because the day you begin to choose your own self is the day everything begins to change. Not for the better, but for the best. Thank you.